Draymond Green, Stephen A. Smith, and First Take. Something funny's going on. Let's dive in.
ThaAuthenticTake, the real, no fake. ThaAuthenticTake, yeah, the real, no fake.
Well, this is just my personal opinion, but have you noticed that I gotta say at least the last 6 months, at least 2 to 3 times a week on ESPN's First Take, there is a segment about Draymond Green or something concerning him? I get it. Draymond Green has a podcast. He is a very vocal future Hall of Famer in the NBA. But I think something is going on between ESPN and Draymond Green. And I bet you any money Stephen A. Smith has something to do with it. But what I'm thinking right now, and this is just my opinion because I don't believe in coincidence, especially in this situation, but I think that ESPN and Draymond Green are trying to walk down the path or set up a blueprint for when Draymond retires. He's just gonna slip right into ESPN First Take, kind of take over like the Shannon Sharp-esque role. I mean, if you look at it, how flamboyant, how outspoken Draymond is, it would honestly be the perfect fit. And he's already getting his feet wet with the Draymond Green podcast. He's had multiple stints on NBA, on TNT, and now NBA on ESPN. So I think it's kind of a foregone conclusion. Because look at, they've had past segments about Draymond making comments about Dak Prescott. And Draymond Green and Dak Prescott, that don't even go together. And then it had another segment where Draymond's giving his thoughts about Nico Harrison, the guy that blundered the Luka for AD trade. And then they're making a main focus on First Take about the comments, agree or disagree with him, that he feels like Steve Kerr has hindered his career in some fashion. But it just seems like there is a heavy dose of Draymond Green on ESPN First Take. And let me not forget that right now Draymond's getting into it with Austin Rivers because Austin Rivers doesn't agree with his comments about Kerr hindering him. But he is so far enmeshed in ESPN and First Take, and Stephen A. Smith is always commenting on his segments, that I think there's something funny going on. And I think that Draymond Green is got 1 foot in ESPN First Take, whatever you want to call it, and 1 foot out of the NBA, which this would not be a bad backup career when he retires. Is this real or fugazi? I think it's real. I mean, it's just like any other person. Once they retire, they want to have a backup plan. And I think Draymond, he got a big mouth. He is vocal. He's not scared to say what's on his chest. And I think this would be perfect. And you know what? I think another reason why it would be good is because everybody's always kissing Stephen A's ass. Draymond will go head to head with this guy. He do not care. If he's barking at Steve Kerr, a Hall of Fame coach, he's not worried about Stephen A. Smith. And they've had actually some disagreements. So I honestly like this move, and I believe this is real. Is it time to hit the panic button? I don't think so. I think he's going to wrap up his career with the Warriors, and I think that's a good thing. And I don't think the Warriors have to panic. But does the ESPN staff kind of got to panic because Draymond's coming in, and if any indication of how he played is how he's going to work with others, ESPN employees might be wanting to hit that panic button. But my authentic take of the video is I think this is a good backup plan. I feel like it's a good decision if this happens because I see Draymond either as a coach or a broadcaster. They're just both perfect for him, and he does good in whatever he's in. He's loud, he got a big mouth, but if that's the knock, it ain't really a knock at all. But that's what I think. Tell me what you think. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. This has been The Authentic Take.
ThaAuthenticTake.